Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is your host with the most, CJ Robinson Jr., coming at y'all again with another exclusive news video. And today, we're going to talk about WNBA player Brittney Griner. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that post notification bell button for more video content. Share this live video if you choose to. Haters, hit the thumbs down. And with that being said, guys, I am still feeling a bit under the weather, but I am feeling more well than I have been past few days. So let's get started. Brittney Griner moved to Russian Penal colony with reportedly brutal conditions. Now, as we all know, she got caught in the Russian airport. I'm gonna get to that. No, I'm gonna just wait on that. All right, let's go ahead and get this done. I got shit to do. Late last month, WNBA star Brittney Griner officially received her prison sentence from a Russian court and will now spend 9 years in prison. Woo, that's bad, especially when you're locked up in a Russian prison. That is bad, bro. But if you think about it, she caused this shit on herself. The harsh sentence came after officials at a Moscow airport found traces of hashish oil within her luggage. Now, after officials hearing her sentence, the re-owned basketball player has been moved to a notorious Russian Penal colony. Other prisoners there have reportedly complained of unusually harsh conditions. So she's in for a world of hurt, man. She's in for a world of hurt, and she's in for a world of work. Man, they about to put her black ass to work. I mean, talking about some harsh ass labor, man. A part of me feels sorry for her, but the other part of me don't because she caused this on herself. Like I said, man, she got caught up. So, and according to the Daily Mail, Brittney Griner's whereabouts remain unknown. However, prisoners at this particular colony have spoken out about slavery-like conditions. Unsurprisingly, Griner's family and fans have been dreading the move, which intentionally began Friday. Even more shocking, the news outlet states both the athlete's attorney and U.S. officials were unaware of the move until Tuesday. This is because notifications of prisoner transfers come by mail, which typically takes 2 weeks. Before Brittney Griner's prison transfer, prominent public figures, including activists and critics, have spoken out about the country's penal colonies and the conditions. Now, y'all forgive me, man, because these Russian names is hard to pronounce. Nadezhda Tolo Konnikova, whatever. I just say NT, okay? NT, who is a member of one of Russia's leading feminist groups, joined a hunger strike at Penal Colony number 14 nearly a decade ago. At that time, she spoke about the prison's inhumane conditions. I am convinced that this is my only way out of my current situation. NT wrote at the time. She promised to not remain silent, resigned to watch as my fellow prisoners collapse under the strain of slavery-like conditions. I demand that the colony administration respect human rights. I demand that we be treated like human beings, not slaves. She also said, so this woman that's talking must be another Russian prisoner. She also said that while there, she worked in a sewing shop active for 17 hours a day while sleeping just for hours at night. I feel bad for them out there, man. Another prominent Russian figure, Alexei Navalny, who is Vladimir Putin's most outspoken critic, also spoke about the nation's harsh prison conditions in a previous Instagram post. He compared one penal colony near Moscow as a friendly concentration camp. Video cameras are everywhere, he revealed. Everyone is watched at the slightest violation. They make a report. More sarcastically, he continued, I think someone upstairs read Orwell's 1984 and said, yeah, cool, let's do this. Education through dehumanization. Y'all give me a quick second. Okay, with that being said, guys, y'all drop your comments below. Let me know what y'all thoughts are on this, man. Do y'all think this is fair for any prisoner at all that's locked up, whether they from our states or born Russian, to be going through this human slavery? Man, I mean, getting caught is one thing. To be getting caught in Russia with some, whether it's drugs or a legal handgun or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Even an animal that you're legally trafficking. So, ladies and gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are on Brittney Griner's current situation. And of course, y'all know that former white guy who was a former, I mean, not former white guy, I'm sorry, former Marine soldier. I forgot what that white guy did to get himself in trouble, but he's still locked up as well out there in Russia. So once I hear an update on his status, I will definitely point that out here on my channel. Brittney Griner's attorney share expressed concern for health and well-being. Unfortunately, after a Russian court dismissed Griner's appeal last month, there is little left for the Wnba star's attorney and legal team left to do. The following steps remain up to the United States federal government, which at this point seems as in the dark about Brittney Griner's location and physical condition as the rest of the world. As such, her agent said via ESPN, our primary concern continues to be BG's health and well-being as we work through this very difficult phase of not knowing exactly where BG is or how she is doing. We ask for public support and continuing to write letters and express their love and care for her. Meanwhile, U.S. officials last visit Griner on Thursday. Their visit came just days before authorities moved to Russia. Penal colony. Following the news that Brittney Griner has been transferred to a Russian penal colony, the U.S. State Department is now making some concerned claims about the move. According to Fox News, U.S. State Department spokesman Ned Price stated that the Russian government failed to inform the White House of Brittney Griner's transfer to a penal colony. Price further claimed that Russia has also yet to engage in targets regarding the release of both Griner and former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan. Yeah, that's his name, Paul Whelan, y'all. So yeah, he's still locked up down there in Russia too, with the seriousness of purpose. Well, the fact is, and what the president was alluding to is the fact that the Russians, up until now, have not engaged with the seriousness of purpose. Price explained in the constructive approach that we would have liked to have seen. We put forward this substantial proposal as Secretary of State. And what's that? And Antony Blinken announced a number of months ago now for the release of Paul Whelan and Brittney Griner. I don't think that's actually going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, but the fact of the matter is, I hope that everything works out for both parties, Mr. Paul and Brittney Griner. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe if you're new. This is all they have on Brittney Griner's story right now. Y'all take it easy, man. And hopefully this will be a full lesson learned for Miss Brittney Griner. 9 years of Russian federal colony prison. That shit is gonna hit really hard on her, man. But prayers going out to her regardless, man. All right, with that being said, CJ signing out. I'll be back with more video content later on today. Stay tuned. Peace.